everyone and welcome back to the channel. Today you join me not in England on the south coast, but I'm up in North Wales. I'm up here fishing the European Beach Championships. I've been practicing for the last 2 days, but I couldn't film because the weather was horrendous. So it's a lovely day today and we got a day off, and I can't argue with this. I've come down to a mark and look at that backdrop right under the Menai Bridge, and I'm fishing the Straits. I popped into the local tackle shop, Malcolm's. That's probably the best shop I've ever been in Anglesey angling. Amazing shop. Malcolm's knowledge of fishing is second to none. So I had a good chat with Malcolm, and I said I got a day off and I'd like to do a bit of filming when the weather's pretty good. So he said to come down to this mark. It's about half a mile away from my accommodation. So it's stunning, absolutely stunning. Yeah, Malcolm said they can catch a variant of species, Huss, ray, big bass. So I'm going to come down here for a few hours. It's a low water mark, so Malcolm said to come down 2 hours before low water, which is 2:30. So I'm down here now, bang on time, and it's just starting to slow down now, but it looks absolutely perfect. Stunning, man. It's a right stunning area, this is. I'll try and get the drone up in a bit now to show you. Yeah, but cross fingers, I can get into some fish view. It'd be nice to get a Huss on camera. I've got one rod out in the water at the moment. I'm going to set the other one up now. Malcolm advised me on rigs to use and that, and bait. So I've got crab and sand eel and then mackerel as bait. But yeah, cross fingers now. We can get into some fish. But I don't mind not catching them in this. It's just absolutely stunning. I've seen seals up in front of me. There's people who've been kayaking through. You know, it's stunning area. Absolutely stunning. But I've waffled on enough now. I'm going to get my other rod set out and get that in the water. I'll run you through the rigs I'm using, but they're pretty basic. They're only pulley rigs. And cross fingers, we can get into a nice fish view. And then tomorrow then, we're going to start the European Championships. I'm a bit worried because I'm carrying a bit of a bad injury, which we'll speak about in a bit, but I'll try my best out there. But yeah, that's not an excuse, mind. But yeah, I'm going to get the other rod set up now and we'll get out there. Lovely mark. I got the 2 rods set up now and they're both out. There's a little bit still of a bit of a tide pull there. But Malcolm said about 2:30 will drop off, and he said that's when normally you pick the fish up. So I'm a little bit early, but you know what it's like when you get told what fish are on the mark, you just want to get there straight away. Yeah, but it's absolutely lovely. As you can see, I hope you can see them. I don't know if you can pick them up. The rods I'm using, I've got my competition blackout and I've got my competition naga. Both are coupled up with the casting special 20-pound blaze, 100-pound shock lead I got on here now because Malcolm said it can be a bit rough. And I've got 2 pulley rigs on there, 6 foot, with 3/0 J hooks, 3/0 circle hooks, and crab on one rod, and I've got a big lump of mackerel on the other one to see if I can pick up a Huss or something. But yeah, it's lovely, man. It's not a breath of wind. But it's just so interesting. I've been sitting here now and there's been seals. They look like porpoises up there. But stunning area. And I'm fishing, I'll show, you can probably pick it up because I flew the drone over it, and the Nelson's Column. Yeah, quite a few people have been here. Have a look at this monument and all that. A lot of hikers going past and stopped to have a chat and that. It's lovely, man. But yeah, I'm getting ready for the European Championships. They told us which beaches we're fishing now. We're open to fishing Llandudno, but we're not fishing now. We're fishing some of the sandy beaches, which I've never fished before, so that's going to be interesting. See what tactics. Hopefully there's going to be whiting and flatfish. I would have thought, but it's a day match. We're not fishing in tonight. Hopefully I can set the camera up and that, and we can film how I tackle that. But yeah, like I spoke about, I'm carrying a bit of an injury, and I need surgery to rectify an old rugby injury. I did have a surgery about 12 years ago to fix it, but then when I was fishing the World Championships out in Ireland, I started having issues with it, and I came back and I've been to see the doctor and the surgeon, and they said I need major surgery on my neck to rectify it. So I'm going to be laid up for about 4 to 5 months after that, they said. So gutted, no fishing for 4 to 5 months. I don't know what I'm going to do with myself. So yeah, so I've got a couple of videos which I've got in the bank which I can put up. But if I can't go fishing, I'll see if I can film Steve Perry, because he did say he would when I spoke to him about it, and I'll see if I can make all certain rigs and stuff, and I'll show him my boat setup. I'll try and make videos for you, educational ones, but I won't be fishing for about 4 to 5 months, so I'm a bit gutted about that. But getting old is rubbish. Getting old and playing rugby for years is not good. But yeah, cross fingers now I can get into something nice and big here. I fancy a nice shore caught Huss would be nice. I haven't had them for a while, that's for sure. It's interesting watching over the other side. There's 2 gentlemen with spinning rods, but the surface popping there. I've been watching them for about an hour now, and they haven't caught nothing, but that looks really good, especially in the Menai Straits here, popping out straight across, and they're giving it a fair wing out as well, mind, and you can see it popping across the water. It looks well good. It'll be interesting to see if they get any bass. But I've never seen so many herring either. On the far bank, there must be 15 of them, all jotted along there. Good, man. But yeah, what I'll do is now, if I get any fish on these, I'll bring you back. But then I'll take you through a bit of baiting up now, but it's bog standard, it's baiting up, it's pennel rigs, but I'll show you when I'm baiting up. Cross fingers, we can get into a zoo creature for you. Oh, I'll quickly take you through now how my setup, which I'm using here, and my rotten bottom system, and then we quickly bait up a crab. So I'm using an up and over pulley rig because Malcolm said to keep it down. So I've got my up and over bait clip there, and I've got 100-pound xenon down to my bait clip there, and as you can see, my rotten bottom system. Brilliant these are. I've been using them for a few years now, and I use them in Norway and all that. And then I've got my weak linker line down to my lead weight. These are so brilliant. I get them off eBay for gentlemen. It's so simple compared to some of the other ones I've used. And it's like a brilliant, man. And when it hits the water, obviously it comes down. And then it comes down, and I've got 80-pound hook length. Because it's quite snaggy here, I'm not using a pennel rig. I'm just using a size 5/0 Tonics Pro hook, a single one on its own, and I've got a little bit of tag end now on there. So I'll show you how I whip it up. So I've got peeler crab here, and so all I've done is I've cut it down the middle. So it was like that, and I've cut it down the middle, so it's like a moon shape. Get my baiting needle then. He's a lovely crab off Malcolm, I gotta say it. Just bait last thicket. Yeah, because Malcolm said on slack water you can get big ballan wrasse here. So hopefully I can target one of them as well. I do like ballan wrasse. Give a hell of a good fight. So all I've done is then I've just simply whipped it into a little sausage. Get my hook in, like so. Behind the camera now, there's been it looks like a students kayaking. And they just been up there and they just lit the fire and had marshmallows and barbecue, and they're getting back in their kayaks now. So I left a little bit of a tag. So what you do is you can whip that tag in, and what it does then, it just holds the hook steady in the bait. Wrap around the hook a few times, pull, slide off. And as you can see, that's quite firm in there now with the tag end. That's a lovely little crab bait. And there's not too many hooks in because it is quite, like we spoke about, snaggy there. So that's all ready now. We've got 10 minutes till totally slack water. So cross fingers, I can get in the fish view because I haven't done nothing yet. But yeah, Malcolm said slack water is the best time, so, and he is the man for this area. So I'll take him by his word and I'll keep on fishing. I'll get these two in now, get some fresh bait up now, because now's the best time to get a fish. Oh, I thought I had a touch in on my left hand rod. Yeah, I'll get that fresh baits out there ready now, and we'll give it a good hour, an hour and a half in, and then I've got to go back, have a shower and get ready then for the opening ceremony, have a sit down meal and that, and then all the peg draws and that will go ahead ready for tomorrow. And the European Championships, I just hope I can do alright, because distance casting at the moment is a no-go for me. I think I've lost about 50 yards on my cast, but I'll try my best as always. But yeah, so I'll get these in now and get some fresh baits out, and cross fingers we can get into some fish. Yeah, one thing Malcolm did say when you're fishing, when you get the lead up, you've got to wind like hell. Something on there, it's not very big, oh. You just got to wind to get it up over the ledges. It's like fishing in Norway, man. I'm going to have to nip down the rocks. There's a fish on here, but I'll have to try and nip down the rocks now to get it. Give me 2 seconds. Oh, I just showed you baiting up then, and I thought, oh, I'll get the rods in quickly. I didn't have a bite or anything. Look at that. That is the small one. Look at the size of that bullet. Absolutely tiny. But yeah, I didn't even know I had a bite or anything, because I was fishing quite a distance. But that was on the crab bait. But yeah, little small Huss. If people get confused about Huss, I always check. See the nasal flaps there are different compared to a dogfish. Obviously they have a lot more shape, and obviously the texture of it and the markings on it. So a lot of people, especially in competitions, they always say they got a Huss and they haven't. But yeah, I've got a lovely little Huss in miniature. Hopefully now I'll get him popped back now, and there's a bigger one out there. But now it's perfect time, as Malcolm said. Yeah, lovely little Huss. Marvellous. I'll get him popped back now. Oh well, it hasn't been actually electric. I've had that one bullus, which is tiny. I've had a dogfish. But Malcolm did say you can only fish here for 2 hours, and the tide is starting to push. I packed one rod away because I lost 3 leads in it, and I only brought a handful of leads in my rucksack with me. So I got one rod out now. But yeah, it's been lovely. This is so peaceful here. It's been amazing. I've been watching the seals and that. I know the fishing hasn't been brilliant, but fishing in this scenery, you don't mind it. It's only going to be a short video, this is, because I can only fish here for 2 hours, and as you can see, the tide is starting to pull again. That's how I lost 2 leads on the other rod. So I got this one rod out now. It's my last cast, because I got to go back, get changed, and make my way down to the opening ceremony and the dinner. But yeah, hopefully I might come back down there in the evening and give it a blast after one of the matches, because we're fishing all day matches, to see what it's like in darkness here. But it's lovely, man. And it's only a short walk to the car. It's about a 5-minute walk to the car, and you're down onto the rocks. I would recommend you wear, I got studded boots on at the moment, because the rocks are quite slippery if you venture down here. But yeah, easy mark to find. You just fish underneath Nelson and you're just right by the Melin Bridge. But yeah, lovely. But if I have anything on the last cast, I'll get back to you. Apologies, it's only a short video, but I could only fish here for 2 hours. But yeah, but thank you very much for watching, and if I don't see you on the beach, I'll see you on the channel.